Solana is on the rise. Are we going to get another push to the upside here, a continuation, or are we going to retrace from here? We're going to cover everything in the today's update. As always, if you enjoy the content, if you want to support the work I'm giving to you with all these updates, with all these TAs, with nice predictions, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. Thank you so much, as always, if you take the time today. But anyway, first of all, we're going to start with this move right here, this full price action, really. Sorry, where yeah, we're going to see what this can be. Okay, so we have three different configurations. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we have some few different possibilities. First of all, it can be, you know, the possible leading we have planned in the previous updates, where we was looking for this possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have such leading, as always, in this configuration, yes, the wave 4 can break the wave on top, as this is not an impulsive but a leading. So if we're in this configuration, then in that case we're going to look for a possible bigger impulsive next, so bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, bigger wave 3, 4, 5 here to the upside, or a bigger, as always, ABC zigzag. Okay, if we have a 5 waves, in that case it can be an ABC zigzag or an impulsive next. So now this is the first possible configuration. Second configuration is the following one. We have a wave 1, 2 and another wave 1, 2 here, and we're in a wave bam 3, 4, 5, and we're in another impulsive. Now, as always, the blue wave 3 here, the light blue wave 3 can be a C wave top if that's an A, B, C zigzag correction to go more down, but I'm not going to give you too much possibilities, right? Okay, so leading or double wave 1, 2, 1, 2, or as always, if we have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves, something a bit more complex, can be simply here a possible A, B, C zigzag. And so if we have an A, B, C zigzag and we still rise, what it can be here, it can be simply a W, X and Y. So this will be the bearish plan, really, if we have to be and get a drop from here. Okay, now I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we have 3 different configurations, so it's not really useful in my opinion. And so from here we can simply look for this big push to the upside we've got. Okay, so what are these smaller waves of this? First of all, I'm going to switch to 5 waves here. Okay, I'm going to get acceptance with these waves. I'm going to also get acceptance with these. These are 5 waves clearly here. Okay, and so from here we can simply look for this push to the upside right there next. Okay, so we have this wave 1, wave 2, another wave 1, another wave 2. You know, this was what we was looking for, you know, in the last update on the YouTube channel. You know, that was not the main idea, but it was something possible. If you had to push a lot higher, I was taking a wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, and then another bam 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or 5 continuation higher for an impulsive. You really have to break all the targets. By the way, before to continue, if you want to learn your waves, you're at the right place. You can absolutely do it for free. There are some free courses waiting for you on the website, and otherwise you can absolutely go and play the guess the pattern game, if you can say that. You have everything in the short section of the YouTube channel. You have to go here in the shorts and you will find this nice guess the pattern number 1. You can of course join the Discord server and send me your chartings. Okay, you can go in here, guess the pattern, you have the video here too, send me your chartings, and you can also chat with all the members, and you can also get some live updates on Bitcoin, such as all of this, for example, where I'm clearly showing you that, for example, I am buying the top because this is not bearish right here. For example, this was a swing for the pound, and not bearish swing for the pound. I was buying this, and so we took the highs at some point. We got a bit of a continuation high. That's pretty cool, with some really good trades, of course, over this. So anyway, I'll let you go and check this out. You have all the informations in the description of this video. So yeah, these are the smaller wave more likely. So wave 1, 2, another wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the next pending ending here, very rare by the way. From here we have another bam. If we have the 1, 2, 3, or 5 done, then in that case we are simply going to look for the bigger 1, 2, 3 to be done, because we have the 1, 2, 3, or 5, so we have the 5 waves completing the bigger wave 3. Once the bigger wave 3 is done, we have the wave 4 here, as you can see, with a truncated triple wave. Why? Because the RSI make a new low here, and so from here we're simply going to look for bam the wave 5. So really big extension in the wave, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the wave 5 right here. Okay, a really big extension. So yeah, we have done a lot of extension, not gonna lie, in this asset. So in that case we do have this 5 waves impulsive. If we have 5 waves correction, 5 waves, and we'll have another 5 waves up next, what it can be simply a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and then a wave bam, complete the 5 waves here, sorry, complete the wave 3. Okay, so these are in that case the wave we'll have here to the upside more likely. So wave bam, 5 waves impulsive done. So in that case we'll have the wave 1, 2, bam, 3 completed, and so now we have to look for the wave 4. So how can you now find the wave 4 targets? You just have to pull a retracement tool from the wave 3 top to the wave 2 bottom. Okay, gonna place it like that so it can be really accurate. And so from here you're going to add your wave 4 target, so 23.6, okay, right here, 23.6, 31, 32, that is the MC fib, and then you have the 38.2. From here I'm going to move it a bit more on the right personally, because I want to see a bit more what's happening there on this price action. So first target is a 23.6, we already got bounce, I got a bounce over here, MC fib 31.32, okay, we already got a bounce, that's pretty cool, this gives a bomb right now. And the next target, if we have to go more down, is the 38.2, okay. So after, we have to check first of all, by the way, what's the wave 2 to determine what can be the wave 4 here. So let's go here on the wave 2 and see what was this. Okay, so a wave 2 as always has 73% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 618, 66%, where we got the bounce from. So this is a regular wave 2 when we do this kind of retracement. So when we do a regular wave 2, we expect to do a regular wave 4. And so what's a regular wave 4? It's a bounce between the 23.16 and the 38.2. As always, we'll have still more chance to go into the MC fib and the 38.2 when we have done a regular wave 2. But keep in mind that we are in a very strong uptrend, so it's fine also to retrace from the 23.16. Now we already got a bounce from the MC fib, so I'm gonna remove personally here the 23.6 because we already went below that, and so this will be my buy zone. Okay, the invalidation of this is simply, for example, you take the RSI. And on a daily time frame, we start breaking that low. Okay, I don't want the price, I mean the RSI, coming below this. If we start coming back down, this is not valid anymore. Okay, another invalidation will be to touch here the 50% or even the 618, for example. This will be an invalidation for me. I will not look anymore for that wave 4, and I will just accept that this was some other wave count. But it looks a bit less probable, okay, with the move we have done here. So anyway, these are the possible invalidation targets you can add on your chart. It's really up to you if you want to add this. Personally, I don't really care about this. I'm gonna add this if we start doing the move, but for now it's fine. Just watch out at the RSI. This is very important on a daily time frame. So for now, you can see that we make a new low. Okay, we have a low, low, a low, low, high, low. It's a bullish divergence, yes, but it means that we have a possible truncated triple wave. You know exactly what we've got in this wave for retracement. First move, second move, third move, we stop before the bottom, the RSI make a new low, we rise. So here we can do exactly the same as we're in a very strong uptrend. Okay, now if we have to push lower from here, what you can do is simply to pull your extension tool from the first top here to the bottom to the top right there. If I can say it right here. Okay, you can pull then your correction targets, so your MC extension, so to speak here, 618. In addition to this, you add the 71 and the 786. This is normally the only possible target we can reach if we have to be in that wave 4. Okay, and by the way, normally this should be an ABC zigzag. Why? Because we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we have 5 waves as always, well, it can be an ABC zigzag or an impulsive. So here in that case, we can look for a possible A, B, and another 5 waves down for a possible C wave. Okay, these are some possible smaller waves we can look for, and this right here should be the first target we should reach. 618 down to the 786 with the 71 in between, and this should be normally the only target where we can look for a bounce. So if we have to go there and do this, we can look for such possible long setup where we have this possible new high next to be made. Okay, again, if you want to know exactly how you can recognize if you have or not to take the trade, just do your smaller wave count. You need to count 5 waves in the C wave. You need to pull the extension tool of this to find your targets. What I've done here, you can see the targets here: MC extension, 120 extension, 123, 1618, 200%. Otherwise, you can just go and learn an order flow. This is an order flow. It allows you to see what's happening behind the market. And so by doing this, you can make more informed trading decisions. Okay, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. If you want to learn this order flow, you can absolutely go in the course section here and just go and check out this XOCharts course right there. That is an order flow in a footprint chart, XOCharts, the XOCharts software. But anyway, now if we start doing a truncated wave, C wave, so to speak, we start to stop before the A wave bottom, then the wave 4 will be done before. And so in that case, we can possibly look for the long trade before, but yeah, personally I missed that, so I'm gonna wait for low to come here. Okay, gonna set that, by the way, around there, just so I'm aware of that. Long, so I remember what this is. I'm not going to long here, if like that gamble on the chart. I'm going to see what if we can long or not. But so the thing is, now this is a possible long setup, right? So what we can do here is simply also now to pull the wave 5 targets. Okay, so let's take for example that we have done now that we are going to do the wave 4 into the 38.2, so you can understand how you can pull and find your wave 5 targets. Okay, to do so you just have to take your extension tool, place it first on the wave 1 root, second click on the wave 1 top, and the third click goes on the wave 4 bottom. So let's take the case that we're going to go for a new low right here, and we're going to go to the 38.2 before to get a bounce. Okay, the 38.2 of the wave 4, this red fib. So you pull a third click on the wave 4 bottom. From here, the first target is a 618, the second target is a 121 extension, but both are truncated, so to speak. We are going to make, in that case, in this configuration, a wave 5 as top before the wave 3 top, and this is a lot less probable. So the most probable target here is the 1618. Okay, 1618 here, let me just remove that. 1618 first target, so will result to a swing Philippine or a failed auction of the previous top. If there is nothing in here, we can simply look for the 2618 next target. So if we go to the 38-point retracement, the first target more likely is this right there, the 1618 around $46.6. If we start breaking above this with nothing, no swing Philippine or failed auction, remember that the 1618 and the 2618 are never well to check to $0, so we can absolutely spend some time a bit above and then retrace from here. It's absolutely valid. Okay, so next target to 618 is around $52. Now the thing is, it's in case we make a new low. Remember that if, for example, the bottom is in, then in that case the wave 4 is in right here, and so the C wave was done here is a massive truncated, and so in that case we just pull the third click of the extension tool on the bottom we have done. Okay, the 38.2 is in case we have to make a new low into the 38.2. Now if the bottom is in, you place it on the bottom, you place it on the bottom where you're gonna make really. But if, for example, now the bottom is in, the first target is going to be more likely here's a 1618, because again it gives a truncated, as you can see here, wave 5, so more likely 1618 or 2618. Still be aware of the 120 extension in case we make a swing third part of the top. We do have some few small resistance above to be aware of. Okay, so be aware of that, but that will be better to go to the 1618. This is more probable normally. Okay, so this is how you can find the wave 5 targets. First click on the wave 1 root, second click on the wave 1 top, and third click on the wave 4 bottom. So if we make one more new small low, for example, we make the wave 4 here, then with third click on the wave 4 bottom, we're going to make from here 618, 120 extension, 1618, and 2618 of the fibs of the pure extension here are the targets of the wave 5. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So these are the waves you can look for. Once we have done this wave 5, it can either be a C wave top or a wave 3 top, the yellow wave here. Why it can be a C wave top? Simply because if we're in this higher time frame bearish waves here, wave count, let me just pull this into the right stuff there. If we're in this bearish wave count, okay, so to speak, the big double EXY, then we cannot finish a white leg with 5 waves impulsive, so to speak. We cannot finish a white leg with this. We have to get a correction in that white leg, so to speak. We have to get, in that case, an ABC zigzag, and so in that case we take the first push up and retracement as an AB, and then we look for a C that is going to complete this red wave 5. Okay, and so if we have done the ABC, then we're done. There is no wave 5 and 4 and 5 anymore. Next, we just drop from here. Okay, but yeah, for now, we're still in the red sorry, wave right here, so we still have to look for this. Okay, so yeah, this is what we can more likely expect on Solana at the moment. I really hope you enjoy this update. I hope also that you're able to learn at the same time. If this is the case, you're enjoying and you're learning, or one of both really, just do not hesitate to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. If you can also write some comments down below, as always, this help a lot with YouTube algorithm, so thank you so much if you take the time to do it. And on this being said, I wish you all a brilliant day, take care of you, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.